Hello and welcome to the I Can Do podcast. I hope and pray all is going well with you. Hope you're ready to have a great week and get after it and to stay focused as we continue to strive to be successful in the things that we do. In this podcast, we're going to talk about thriving through the holidays. I want to share with you 5 things you can do to ensure that this holiday season will be a success. And what I mean by that is that we can be successful where we don't have to gain weight during the holiday season, where we don't have to stop working out and creating bad habits. We can just continue on and we can actually thrive, not just merely survive. So that's what this episode is all about. You ready? Get a piece of paper, get a pen, let's go. All right, the holiday season is here. Let me ask you a quick question. What is your favorite holiday? I know you can't get back to me right now, but my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. My favorite holiday is this week. I can smell the turkey. I can see the ham, the sweet potatoes. I better stop because I'm going to lose focus here. So as we think about the holidays, many people just kind of survive or barely make it, or maybe they don't survive at all. Maybe they just kind of lose it all with respect to focus, the habit of working out on a consistent basis. They kind of give up what they've been doing with eating and things like that. I don't want that to happen to you. I certainly don't want that to happen to me. It's happened to me plenty of times in the past. So I want to avoid that, and I want to help you avoid that as well. So I want to share with you 5 things that we all can do to thrive through the holidays. Are you ready? Number 1, have a plan. Have a plan. Here's what I mean by that. We're in the week of Thanksgiving. So have a plan. If you're using a journal, write down your plan. If you don't have a journal, go get one, or I'll send you one for free. You let me know, and I'll email you a journal for free, or you can email me at benjaminleefitness@gmail.com and just say, hey, I want a journal, or go to my Facebook page, Benjamin I Can Do with Benjamin N. Lee. That's my Facebook page, and let me know, and I'll send you a journal for free. But you need to have a plan. You need to write it down. So here's what that looks like. Tomorrow, you need to write down, or for tomorrow, or whenever you're listening to this, you need to write down, here's what I'm going to eat on Monday. Here's what I'm going to eat on Tuesday, on Wednesday. When you get to Thursday, you need to write in your journal, eat whatever I want to eat, enjoy the holiday. You can also probably do that on Friday. There's something about Thanksgiving food. Doesn't it just like taste better the next day? It just kind of sits there and get to heat it back up, and you get to make sandwiches and things like that. It's really good. But you got to have a plan. When December hits, you need to have a plan as well. This is where I think it gets really tricky or challenging, where Christmas is only one day, but Christmas can kind of turn into like 1 week or like the entire month, where we just eat and eat and eat, and then before you know it, we've lost all control. So number 1, if you want to thrive through the holidays, have a plan. Write down your plan. How many days are you going to work out? What day are you going to work out? Write it down, and then you got to follow through. Write down what days you're going to enjoy some foods and what days you're going to stay on track with your normal eating regimen, no matter whatever that may be, and then follow that plan. Number 2, to thrive through the holidays, we have to learn how to say no. We're going to have to say no to certain things. Most likely it's going to be a lot of different kinds of foods. I love how people are so generous during the holiday season. It's really, really good. But I will tell you, it can be really, really damaging to our waistline, to our workout goals and our health overall. Sometimes it can just kind of set us back in the month of January and February. So I'm going to have to learn how to say no. No may mean, you know what, I can't eat that today. I'll save it for 2 or 3 days when that's my free day or free meal or something like that. You're also going to have to learn how to say no to yourself. The holiday season, it gets really tough depending on where you live. I lived in Illinois for a number of years. The holiday season, it's cold. You just want to just kind of get under the blankets and, just eat and just kind of relax. But you're going to have to say no to that mentality where you decide, look, I've already made this plan. Now I have to follow through with it. I would also encourage you to think about something else. You're going to have to say no at times. You probably won't be able to make it to all the parties that you get invited to. Sleep is going to be something really important, especially during this time of the year. So making sure that we don't overextend ourselves becomes really important. That means that we're going to have to say no. That's how we can thrive through the holidays. Number 3, after we have a plan, after we learn to say no, number 3, we got to make sure that we want it. What I mean by that is that we have to be sure that we actually want all of this. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to thrive through the holidays. We're not trying to set ourselves back 2 or 3 months when 2020 hits. So that's going to require determination on our part. It's going to require focus on our part. Even when other people around us just may not really be interested in eating right or exercising, whatever the case may be. We have to want all of this. So we have to want it. And making sure we have this mentality will go a long way. At the end of the day, you have to be the one, I have to be the one that puts on those tennis shoes, that gets in those workout clothes and drives to the gym, even when it's cold, even when there's hardly anybody there. That has to come from within. So we have to want all of this, all right? Number 4, to thrive during the holiday season, try to have a team. Make a team, get on a team, whatever the case may be. If you're working out at a gym, I would recommend signing up for whatever challenge they may have. I know a lot of gyms, have this workout challenge where the no gain workout challenge where you don't gain more than 2 pounds over about 6 weeks. Those are really good. Maybe you create your own workout group on Facebook. You could open up your own group. You could start your own little motivational group there as well. You need to have some kind of team. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's someone in your neighbor that you're going to run with, and someone that's going to hold you accountable, someone that can text you or call you and say, hey, what are you doing? Where are you at? You need to have some type of team. There is strength in numbers. So don't try to go about all of this all by yourself. And then the last one, number 5, create challenges for yourself. This is how we can thrive through the holidays. So here's what I mean by that. I've been creating these challenges with some friends of mine. They have really helped me. I think I started back in August, where just talking to a friend of mine, helping her out with certain things with what she was eating, that kind of developed into different challenges. One of the things that I learned as well with these challenges, we put some pressure on ourselves where we made this challenge and we had to commit to it. If we did not, there was some type of penalty involved. Money, that's what I'm talking about. I put together a challenge for a buddy of mine where he could, he had to eat clean. And by clean, I mean, no desserts and sodas and things like that, except for one day of the week. If he deviated from that, he would have to send me $5. Well, over a month, he didn't deviate one time. So $5 was that motivation for him. So creating some type of challenge, what I would recommend, someone that you can work with, where you create a challenge. Maybe it's, okay, our challenge is we're going to work out 5 days each week for the next 5 weeks. That would be a great challenge. Maybe your challenge is, okay, for 6 days out of the week, we're going to be sure that we don't eat past a certain time. One of the challenges with the holidays, there's so much food around and candy and things like that. All the nibbling and stuff, it adds up after a while. So create some kind of challenge, then add some kind of pressure to that challenge. Money is a great motivator. I don't like to lose money. I don't like just to kind of give money away, especially if I'm not hitting the mark with whatever the case may be. So create some kind of challenge for yourself where you can motivate yourself and you can help yourself to stay focused on the job that you're trying to go after. So these are just some simple things you can do to thrive through the holiday season. Make sure you have a plan, write things down. Make sure you have a plan, and you obviously have to follow through that plan. Secondly, make sure that you learn how to say no, not just to yourself, but also to other people. Number 3, you got to make sure that you really want this. Go after it with all your heart. Number 4, make sure that you have a team. You need assistance along the way. And then number 5, create some kind of challenge that will push you and hold you accountable. I hope this helps. I know you can do it. I can do it. We can do this. We don't have to merely survive during the holiday season. Rather, we can thrive and be successful. So enjoy Turkey Day and then get right back on it. Enjoy Turkey Day. Enjoy some of the leftovers, but you got to have a plan when you're going to get back on track and staying focused. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this podcast. Love to hear feedback from you if you can. If you're listening via iTunes, leave me a star rating, leave me a comment. I love that. I really appreciate that. And if you could help me spread the word about this podcast, I would really appreciate it as well. Take care and God bless.